are going to discuss how to prepare a guild for a new expansion. I know this video is probably a little over a month, almost a month due, but I have just been so busy. But don't worry, I have also been putting a lot of ideas I've been thinking of ideas to put in this specific video. Okay, so preparing a guild for a new expansion is not as easy as it sounds. Okay? Alright. But it's also not as hard as people make it out to, make it out to be. Alright. It is probably the most tedious task in prepping for a new expansion. So your first task would be to answer these questions. Number 1, what type of guild are you? Number 2, are you a raiding guild or a PvP guild? Well, then you have some prep to do. Are you a roleplay guild or a social / leveling guild? Then you might not have as much to do as a raiding guild. Now let's take a look at the steps to preparing your guild. This can be done at any point before or around the time of the first raid opening up. Okay. As I was saying, this can be done at any point before or around the time of the first raid opening up. When an expansion is still considered new, actually. So, right now, do I still consider Legion new? You bet. Alright, it is still new. Will these steps still work? Yes, they will. So, step 1, clean out your guild bank of any prior expansion stuff that you won't need. Former enchanting mats can sell on the auction house or even in trade, or you can give them to an enchanter currently skilling up their enchanting, as this is an expensive profession, even in Legion. Oh my god, is it ever expensive. So, do your research. Step number 2, do your research to learn what you will need for your guild. Raiding guild? Well, find out what flask, pots, what's your potions, for those who don't know that, food, etc. will be the next big thing, and start stocking up on mats. I do know that fishing is a really huge moneymaker this expansion. Silver mackerels, I believe. So, stock up on those and sell them for your guild, for yourself, and whatnot. Number 3, sell all old things that your guild will no longer need. This will put gold in your bank, as when the items do sell, you can put that gold in the bank. You might be surprised to find out how much you could make from these older things. Like, here, these Drainic mana potions is worth about 88 silver. But if you have a bunch of them, that's just for 2. So if you have a bunch of them, well, then it adds up. I mean, when I came into the game today, I had 7,000 gold waiting for me in the auction house, you know, in my mailbox, y'all. I think y'all may have seen that. So, okay. Number 4, weed out any bad apples. Some guilds do a cleanup. You know a member is not coming back, like, ever. It is okay to remove... It is okay to remove that member who hasn't logged in like, a year. This would be a great time to do it. This way, you can make room for new players, members, raiders, PvPers alike, who will need a new guild. See? Nothing to it. You can make the new expansion an easy transition for your guild as well as yourself. Have fun in Legion and happy hunting. I hope you like my video. If you like it, then please feel free to hit like, subscribe, share, and yeah.
I got the 9 liters in Jolly Ranchers.